Welcome back to the Super Sunday Challenge. Last week was a rare victory, so I am absolutely super keen on making it 2 on the trot. Something that's not happened a lot in the last 3 years of doing the Super Sunday Challenge. As always, it's the same 16 word games. I'm thinking, even though we did win last week, I'm not going to change things up. I think we've got a good format and a good practice as always. 16 word games, 45 minutes on the clock. So let's get to it. Fuseli's the first game. The game that basically fuses different Wordle variants. Each guess has different rules, which keeps us on our toes. 3, 2, 1. All right, the first one is orange. Orange hints means your letter is within 3 letters of your guess. Okay, so I think we want TR because SR I think is actually quite a common one. I think we want an E maybe. I'm thinking let's go with trend actually. Okay, nothing there apart from the N and D. So let's look on this one. Last letter would be good to get. E is super common. So we're forced to go E. I think let's go, even though, let's see if R is in it. Prime. Do have a P. E is definitely at the end. That's good. Go without E. So it'd be an L. I think P's going to be there, but then that does not make sense. Loop will have to be L. It could be the word elope. That means marriage. Let's go with that. Yeah, baby. Oh, yes! That is cool! Nice early soul for Fuseli. That's put me in a very good mood. And I'll need it because Myrtle is up next. Hangman meets Wordle. Loving that repeated letter. It means the maximum we can get is 4 lives lost, and we only lose 3. Nice. All right. E's are in the mix. So I kind of want to go with maybe fees. See how many E's there are. Oh, why did I go fees? That's a terrible one. That's just not associated with this game. So I'll lose 2 lives inexplicably. No, you've got to always use letters that you've already burnt. Z was just pointless. All right, need to be very much more sparing. There's only one E. Think let's go heels. Wow. Oh, well, okay. I think now we want to go piles to see about that I. Right, there is an I, but where is the I? Not there. Right, okay. Let's have a little look. So we've got an E something, probably I in 4th. Felid is a word. It's kind of a strange word. Check that D as well. There's no D. Now what do we want? Check for probably. The trouble is, I don't like guessing when I don't know what it is. But I suppose ending letters are going to be a T or an N, really. Or it could be C, I suppose. Genuinely don't know what this is going to be. I'm thinking medic. So medic was 1 with no D. I'm just going to go sanes just to check the N. There's no N. I'm screwed. Well, I think we just got to go with like R-E. I'm worried about the fact that it could be remix or something. Remit. Let's go resin. They're all letters we've already used. Whoa. Wow. Okay. It is an R. I'm now worried about remit and remix. All right. We're going to have to do it. I think that stupid mistake with these is basically ruined today's mass. There is an M. I think it is remix versus remit. All right. Remit. Oh, my God. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. There you go. 50-50. I have not only, I've wasted a lot of time with that, unfortunately. And we shall see whether that's going to be a problem. Remit, at least I've got on a 50-50. 37 minutes. I'm going to have to go really quick. Probably an S. Definitely an L. It's just weird. I'm really not sure about this. Let's go sleighs. Oh, as predicted. Interestingly, it's an O. Well, that's really helped. All right. And it's an R at the end. Oh, it's the word older. All right, fine. Good. Nice and easy. Word peaks is next. Gonna go through this nice and quickly. Higher or lower on each letter. Elope and remit. Older. Gets ourselves D. That maybe? Or it's a vowel. It's the other thing it could be. I mean E there. Oh, could be modal. Modal could be the word. It is. Yes, we are slowly redeeming ourselves here. Modal, nice and quick. Look at that, 52 seconds. Polygonal mini, same rules as Wordle, but we got an extra guide. Look at those shapes, giving us a clue on the repeated letters. Elope. Hopefully will give us some, oh, okay, a green, lovely. Remit, that's useful. Older, All right. Fine. So D-I-E and then I. Indie. Nice. Easy. Says close call. Really wasn't. Exordal. Look at that. Now, if we can get this in the next 2 minutes, Exordal and Betweenal, then we are very much in the mix. Exordal, though, is 2 wordles in one, and we don't know whether the greens and yellows refer to which wordle. There are clues. Alone is going to be related to the 2 words we need to find. Uh-huh. Modal, Lindy. Lots of repeated letters. And indeed, look at that, right? We only have 5 letters, in which case we sure need extra. We need extra for sure. I'm tempted to go shuck, if that's a word. Apparently it is. Nice. Giving us 2 extra letters. Now, C. C is either going to be at the beginning or at the end. Oh, we've got double O, actually. Double O, which is useful. What about starting letters? Double O. Alone, goody, booty. Kind of want like a D, maybe a DA. Maybe like dandy. I mean, it's not amazing, but that's kind of help. Now we need a word. I'm not overly confident, but we got a lot of placement. Essentially 5 placement. Then S is going to be somewhere. Could be basin, because it's definitely going to be N at the end. That's for well, could be N at the beginning. Where does C go? Yeah, it could be basic, couldn't it, as well? I think we're in trouble here. I don't have anything to unlock this now. We've got too many repeated letters in the earlier words. Say it is basic, though. If it's basic, then it ends in nudes. I actually don't know what the ending letter is going to be. Like, yeah, there's definitely O-O-D. Right, it's got to be O-O-D. Then A and I. You got woods, foods. But then if it's woods, it won't be S in the middle. And it will probably end in ick at that point. I don't like guessing when I don't know what the words are. I mean, alone. We got to think about alone. We got woods. Woods is a word. I don't know if the W's in, but if we're going to do Hail Mary, this is what we need to do. Oh, wow. Okay. So if woods is gone, what on earth is this word? We've got C-N. C-N, which could be at the end. And then there's something in the middle. Nagic? Bagic? No, it's because I have an N, isn't it? Or, oh, wait a sec. Cabin. Cabin. Yes, of course. Alone in the woods in a cabin. Excellent. All right. We burnt a shed load of time for that. We are basically in danger. Yeah, we're in massive danger now. Because we haven't even done Betweenal yet. And what do we want? We want... Let's go cabin. Let's go cabin. Have a little look and see what a Betweenal gives us. Okay, interesting. Remit. Oh, older. No. Modal. No. Indie. Nope. And then, of course, cabin won't work. So, okay, none of our guesses work. It's between Remit and ZZZ. And it is really close to ZZZ. So, there we go. I think we'll go something like maybe yacht. Wow, it's above that. Youth. Oof, okay. Years. Wow, okay. It is yet that like that, basically. What is this word? I can't even think of guessing words. Like, Yangs apparently worked, which is wild. Yangs. Oh, man. What is this word? One thing that is yada. No. Yaks. Yaks a word? Apparently it is. It's closer to yaks than anything. Oh, it could be like Jaeger. No, it's going to be Yahoo, isn't it? Yeah, Fin Yahoo. That took way too long. I couldn't think of any 5-letter words beginning with YA. And look at that, 24 minutes, basically. We are about 7 minutes short. So can we get Spottle in a record time? I mean, look at all of those spaces there. Don't mind that. Look, so I think we're going to go like this. Oh, did that glitch? Did that glitch and reveal to me what the B is? Can I trust that B? Apparently, I think I can. Wow. A rare error. I think we want S-A, maybe? Like Sandy? Right. Oh, that is excellent. Really good. In which case, what do we want? M's, P's, G's? We definitely want G's. Maybe we go grump. What is going on? Oh, I know what's happened. Oh, whoa. Let's stop the clock. Stop the clock. I have been having problems today with my time randomly switching. For some reason, occasionally my computer thinks it's in China. I don't know why. It's just literally started doing that today. So oh my God. Okay, I'm going to have to manually change my time zone. Yeah, it thinks I'm in China again. Okay, I'm going to now... No, I can't do that. What I think's happening is tomorrow's game is bleeding into this. So I don't know what to trust with this. Either way, this game's kind of null and void because like the black, the black shapes keep shifting. Right, I'm gonna change my time zone back to UK. Such a weird. See, I told you, right? There's always something that goes wrong. In which case, we're not going to play Spottle today because it's kind of ruined. So what I'm going to do, because this game is null and void, I'm going to play Double Dabble instead. So swapping out. Double Dabble is quite a good game. That's quite suitable for the first position. Double Dabble's quite fun. I'm going to add 2 minutes on, get me up to 25 minutes. So I've added some time. We'll do Double Dabble. Here we go. All right. Because, yeah, time zone issues seem to be screwing things up. In which case, what do we want? We want... So these are... You got pairs of letters. So D and R are all together. And then I want... What else do I want? B&O would be quite good. EJ. All right, let's go with that. Again, going with bread. B. Oh, we know there's no R, so I was going to go anger, but we could go agent instead. Oh, no, that won't work. Ah, damn, okay. Let's go waken. No, but we do have a little more extra here. It's E at the end. Yeah, could it be like shake? It's not shake, but we definitely going to be an S. Definitely. So it could be space. All right, let's go space. Or scape? Oh, no, wait a sec. Wait a sec. No. It has to be. It has to be. I don't actually know what the word is, but I know it has to be this. Yeah, the word was scale. All right, good. Fantastic. All right. That was Double Dabble. Very confusing game, but it's definitely a game I enjoy. Picks letters with scale. Oh, we got an early A. Excellent. We'll go straight in with these. All right. So we know about the A. We got an interesting one because that looks like either an H or a W. But then you got potential R there, or it could be URA, maybe U. Oh, wait a sec. No, it's Wrath. Surely. Yeah, there we go. Not URA, WRA. There we go. Nice. Just clocked that the end was a TH. Knew that was going to be a TH. ATH. And RATH means just, it's going to be Wrath, basically. Oof. All right. Nice. Fibble. This is where things will go wrong. Scale. Wrath. Intriguing. Okay. Let's go like worth. Right, that's useful. So that tells us all of this is true. And I'll be honest, I don't believe it's W at the beginning. Puts that potentially at risk. Let's go with charm. Intriguing. We know one of these is a lie. We know about the A. Let's go mocha. What? We know about that being out. Now, the C is confusing me. Because the C seems to be in. But definitely, maybe M and O are in? Let's go magic. Interesting. We know about the A. I think M could be out. So I think we're looking at IC. Maybe it's tonic? Not tonic. Oh, it could be the word. Wait a sec. No. Oh, tunic. Tunic. Wait a sec. Tunic. T is a lie. Tunic. No! It was mimic. Oh, it was a lie all along. Oh, wow. It was the time pressure. That's the thing. I was trying to do it so fast because I only had 18 minutes left. I didn't consider the fact that I didn't have a lie for patio. And then I have this flipping C follow me around. Like, the lie kept hitting the C. Very confusing. I should have seen about the M. Well, I'm just gonna have to put that down to time pressure. Mimic as well. Not an easy word to get in Fibble. Believe it or not, our first failure today. It feels like I've been all over the shop today, but actually that is our first failure. On to Quaddle. Don't have a lot of potential happiness here, given the number of repeated letters we have. Mimic isn't a great one, but look, we got a little bit lucky with some of these. I think, to be honest, at the top right is Spawn, because, yeah, a lot of those combinations are kind of gone. It couldn't be SW, so I'm quite happy with that early breakthrough. Unlock the P. Is that Amply? Yeah, it is. Not a bad snipe so far. Now we've got to look down at the right. Ooh, that could be a lot of things, to be honest. I'm gonna go blurt. Is blurt a decent one? It does move a lot of our letters. I think it's gonna be, could be like dirge. Thinking about oh, it's ridge. Oh man, it's ridge, and we've run out of. Well, we haven't run out of guesses. Why did I go dirge instead of ridge? That's the time pressure, really. So all we have is an L. Oh, wow. Wow. All we have is LT. Like motel was on. There's no M. Kind of weirdly fits. Oh man, what's tell? I genuinely can't think of a word. I can only think of one word. extol as an extol virtues. I mean, it's gotta be it, isn't it? Because literally can't think of any other words. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, fine. We're struggling here because, like, look at the words that we're given. Like, I'm kind of feeling I have to go extol because I didn't even know. There's still no use at all. We go into Wordle, this could be an absolute disaster. I'm actually going to take forward extol just because I think we need. I mean, admittedly, I know we got the E's and L's, but I think we need the T. Oh no, we had T and Wrath. Oh well, having the O, I think is quite useful. Then extol is going to be entirely not useful whatsoever. Is it a tapir? Tapir, surely? No. Was that valid? Yeah, it was a totally valid guess. It's just not right. There's atria as well, which is the plural of atrium. I'm not sure I like it though. Will they go? Because that is a plural. They don't do plurals. Oh, solid. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Maybe they do plurals. They do fancy plurals. You've heard it here first. Wordle does plurals as long as it's fancy. Absolute head. I mean, yeah, atria is the plural of atrium, but hey, you know, what are the rules are for? Rules are for fools. Right, Squirtle. Yeah, absolutely dodged a bullet there, I suppose. I think Squirtle could be interesting. We've got, weirdly, 12 minutes left. So actually, Squirtle, Hardle, Squaredle, and Word 500, if I go really fast, isn't out of the question. Of course, we lost Fibble because I pushed way too fast. Scale. We need E. It is an E. All right. Wrath is 3. That's an R. R is in the right place. Mimic is an E. Extol is a 2. Well, we know about the E. Probably want to know about that T. T is in. Good. So we now know about the E not being first. Tria is again 2. Well, we know about A is out. We know T is not in that position. We know R. Well, basically it's for T and the R. So we kind of know already that because we know I's and A's are out. So this literally doesn't help. There we go. Cool. So it could be like greet. For all we know, it could be the word greet. It's not the word greet. T is not at the end. Now we know R was right. That's 2 points. T, 3 points. So one of those E's was correct, making the 5 points, because we already knew that E wasn't going to be in that position. We already knew E wasn't going to be in that position. It doesn't really give us a huge amount of information apart from the location of the T. Yeah, and Raf. So actually, it has to start with T. Has to start with T for sure. So it could be the word trend, to be honest. N and D is not used. What? Okay. T and R in the correct position now. And there's no N and D. No N, no D. There's no G. And we know for certain that it goes like this. Oh, is it going to be like the word truer? I think this is a loss, personally. Truer? Oh my god, it's not. We're getting horrible words. Absolutely horrible words. Truer. But we managed to get it. 10 minutes remaining. Hardle. We have a U. At least we have a U. This makes Hardle possible. Wow. 2 letters. Don't know whether the blues, pinks mean which. We have no clue. We don't know whether it's red. We don't know whether it's green or yellow. Well, we do now. Pink is most definitely green. Do we ever see? Atria gives us nothing. Brewer doesn't really give us anything. All right. Well, we know there's no other vowels apart from E's. So it'd be that. There's no other vowels. Oh, it could be beach, as in the tree? Yes. That's good. Okay. Weird word again, but I'll take it. Beach is the word. We're on to Squaredle. 9 minutes 30 for Squaredle and Word 500. That's going to be tough. Tell you that for now. All right, start with drone. No O's. Interesting. Let's go amply. I quite like that, actually. There's a Y. That's useful. There's no A there. I reckon let's go maybe gully. No, but we do. Right, okay, we do have L's. L's galore. What about L's there? Y most likely going to be. Well, it could be other ways. I think let's go basic. Yeah, correct on the B and A situation. Interesting, there's an I and an E. I can't think of what's the best to do here, so I'm just going to get G out. Okay, in which case, that's an H. Quite useful. There is a C somewhere. There's an H there as well. What is this? So I think this is brief, basically. Brief. Could be like feeled. No, it isn't. Oh, filed. Okay, it's a word filed. Oh no, D. What is this word? Well, we know it's brief, so let's bank the points. Nice. I think E has got to be there. Oh, we're back to this confusing mess. Oh, wait a sec. This just be yacht. Yeah, so that's what? Filet. Yacht and filet. All right, so we know about the C. That is going to be what? We know about the C there. We know about the E. Ends in C. Idyllic. No. I can't think of anything that begins with I. It's just I just don't know. I can't think of this word. What it begins with I, ends in C. Oh, there's an A as well on lilac because I don't know. Right. So the L has to be here. Iliac? Don't know. That's got to be A. This is gonna be like baddie. There is a D, so baddie. No, don't know what that word is. So this is just like iliac. Never heard of that word. This is yacht. We kind of got to that a while ago. And now we're on to the final word, which, given all the clues, should be nice and easy. Oh, Bordy, maybe. Yeah, Bordy. Right. Okay, this now makes a lot of sense. So this is probably like WLH. This is going to be whirl. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Again, some interesting words, but there we go. Not necessarily the best performance there, but Bordy, brief, whirl, yacht, iliac, and fillet. And we're on to word 500. And I'm going to have to get really lucky here because 1 minute 44 isn't a very likely win here. One in the right place. One in the right place. Whirl. One in the right place plus one in the wrong place. Yacht. All right. Yellow. Iliac. Two in the right place. And fillet with 2 yellows. All right. Well, best of luck. I don't think with these numbers it's going to be an easy solve. Let's first off test. Is it possible for B to be in the right place and for this to work? So that means I and R are all out, as is A. A is not out. L was not out. So then that has to be the situation. And that's when that all goes to pot, basically. Because then, yeah, that just doesn't work. Okay, well, we've tested that. B is out. B is 100% out. Could it be Y? Probably not, but maybe Y is in the right place. So it means A, C, H, and T are out. That is out. That is out. In fact, all of those are out. W and D. So W is out. I mean, it could be. And we're probably looking at that. And that is all out. That is out. That is out. H or R. Well, R is already out. So H is either there. Most likely, then we're looking at the L. Oh, actually, no. Interestingly, that completely doesn't fit. Because of the I and L, which is a nice little thing. So we're over time, but that's okay. Because actually this really helps. I and L completely out. And that massively cuts into, well, it isn't necessarily, because that double I. I is, in fact, no, they're all in different places. It's only in that situation. We only know that B is out. I'm testing this situation again, actually. Because I just was acutely aware I don't think I did the correct job just now. And you know what? There is a word that fits, and the word is slimy. Weirdly. Slimy fits. I think we'll go slimy. Wow, okay. There we go. The word was slimy. I just had that kind of moment of inspiration that, yeah, maybe it was Y at the end. Went through the solve, and then realized I had 3 greens in the mix. L, I, and Y. Although they're in unusual positions, I was expecting like an illy or something like that, like hilly or something, but it wasn't. It was, though, L-I-Y with a cheeky S and M in the middle. Well, there you go. That is today's Super Sunday Challenge. By no means a perfect run. Quite a few issues in the mix. Namely, of course, Spottle weirdly changing games halfway through. But I think that was down to my system clock being a bit weird. Don't know why it keeps thinking I'm in China. Not a clue. And of course, with the time pressure, Fibble was a no-go. But said of difficult words, weren't quite in time, but only 2 minutes over. I'm quite happy with that performance. Certainly something to aim for next week on the Super Sunday Challenge. And until then, have yourself a lovely week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.